Kyle, we were going to start with a clank. So Snowden's here. AMB's here. Hi. David, you don't drink beer, but I think you drink whiskey. So get a whiskey and pretend it's beer. AMB, if you don't drink, have one. We're going to have some fun tonight. I got a lot of stuff I'm going to cover. Let's clank this first, okay? It's National Beer Day. Not that I need a reason, but what the hell? Let's go. All right, here's to you guys. I know you do, buddy. I love you. All right, let's go. Happy National Beer Day. Got a lot of stuff I want to cover. I actually contacted Webb Wilder last night because I start every one of these with the, hey, other Southerners here. Cool. How you doing, buddy? I start every one of these with the Webb Wilder Credo, and I'm actually hoping that Webb will join us one week. The Webb Wilder Credo, if you don't know it, I mess it up every week, but let's not mess it up. Work hard, rock hard, eat hard, sleep hard, grow big, wear glasses if you need them. Again, let's do it one more time for my buddy Webb. Work hard, rock hard, eat hard, sleep hard, grow big, wear glasses if you need them. Webb Wilder has a great version of Baby Please Don't Go. If you get a chance, check that out. All right. I want to go over the numbers real quick. Last week, I think it was at 5,940 something. Right before I came on, we were at 6,037. Huge jump, and part of that's thank you to David. AD the Keys here, wonderful. Anyway, 6,037 is the count. Subscribers, almost 100 subscriber jump. That's, whew, man, wonderful, wonderful in a week. The count, 2,335,564 views. That's pretty good too. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I think we're getting there, other selling here. So we did the Credo. Now I want to do, I've got a real format tonight. I want to try and keep it as straight and good as I can, as long as I stay straight. But let's have another shot. Here we go. David, did you get some whiskey? David Snowden, get some whiskey. Do a shot with me. Okay, I want to do a joke. I want to, like I say, have this real regimen tonight because I watch him back. And when it's over, I've been a good boy all week. I haven't had any alcohol. I've been a good boy, so I'm real wound up to finish this up and go watch it and say I did really good. Wish you could say it longer, so I have to go. Have a good stream, Scotty. I'll rewatch it. Cool. AMB, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Other Southern Air, man, you're fantastic too. Great to have you here. Snowden, beautiful, beautiful, David. Okay, let's start with the airplane joke. I don't know if you guys know this one. There's two guys that are flying from New York to Los Angeles, and they're flying along, and like that, boom! Captain comes on. Folks, this is your captain speaking. I'm sorry to report we lost one engine. Everything's going to be fine. We can fly on 3 engines. We're just going to be an hour late getting there, to Los Angeles. So they're flying along there a little later, and boom! Another engine goes. Captain comes on. Hey, folks, this is your captain speaking. Everything's okay. We lost another engine, but we can fly fine on 2 engines. We're just going to be an hour late getting to Los Angeles. They're flying along a little bit longer, and boom! Another one. Captain comes on. Folks, this is your captain speaking. We've lost the 3rd engine, but it's fine. We can fly on 1 engine. It's just we're going to be another hour late getting to Los Angeles. And the one guy looks at the other guy and says, man, I hope that last engine doesn't go. We're going to be up here all day. Oh, man. Hey, listen, AD, I appreciate you being here. Stay well. I didn't like the joke. The hell with you. No, I'm kidding. Let's move on. Comments. The comments that I get are unbelievable. I posted some on Facebook and on YouTube. The guy yesterday accused me. Well, first off, he said, God damn, which I don't like. I don't like, for whatever reason, I just don't like people. And so then he started saying that Snoop was a demon. Snoop Dogg was a demon. That I created a demon because I called him out on it. I did post the comments for you guys to see. And he said that Snoop was a demon, and I said, Snoop is a loving little dog. You know, it's just me modifying the voice. And so that comment, and then today, oof, boy, get a hold of yourself. This one, it's a guy on Twitter that he started following me, which I can't control that. Obviously, he started following me, and his I can't even get out. His thing says, you know, he has his name and everything, and it says, looking for sex chat. Well, buddy, you got the wrong critter. I'm not your guy. I'm not going to do a little sex chat with you. Anyway, we're going to move on again. Mood. I can be in a great mood, and some guy calling Snoop a demon. Yeah, other song here. Need a Woodwood treat to go with my whiskey. A Woodwood treat? What the hell is a Woodwood treat, David? You'll have to explain that one to me. Oh, woof woof bacon. That's you can't type, you son of a bitch. Anyway, he wants some woof woof bacon. Like Hope and Snoop. Thank God I didn't pick on Hope. Hope did a great rendition of "Don't Want You to Want Me" if you haven't seen it. But I don't want to get sidetracked. I want woof woof bacon. That's right, David. Okay, mood. My mood can change. You know, my temper gets flaring like a pack of hemorrhoids, especially with a guy like that. Or, you know, there's other ones. Auto spell check. Okay. Yeah, blame it on that. I think maybe you had some whiskey. Let's have another sip of beer. I don't want to be too serious because I have a lot of serious shit I want to cover tonight, but also want to have some fun. All right, mood. You know, I start off, I try to, you know, first off, get up in the morning and thank God for another day. I'm in a decent mood. Then I get up and I look at the subscribers or I look at the comments. I'm like, oh, shit. But I just keep going. I just keep, you know, people say it's, you know, you're doing the right thing. You know, and I thank you. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. I don't quit. But my mood can change, you know, like all it takes is, you know, some guy calling Snoop a demon but someone like AMB or other selling air or AD the Key or Hitman or whoever, some new people, this guy's Secret, he's brand new. He's only been here a week or two, but man, he's been all over. And I love it. I thank you because that's what keeps me going. I thought of there was a band once called The Pursuit of Happiness, and TPOH, The Pursuit of Happiness. And that's what it is every day. I know David's going through some stuff. Probably each and every one of you on this page, myself, I go through stuff. I don't let you guys see it. I just do the jokes. Like, hey, you're a comedy minute. But yeah, I go through. I have mood. You know, it's like you get mood swings. You get it's hard every day, especially like I'll tell you honestly. I woke up several times last night, kept writing stuff down because I wanted it to be every week. I want it to be better. I plan on doing these every week, 7 o'clock Thursday. I want them to be better. If there's something breaking, like a Will Smith getting slapping Chris Rock, I may jump and do a special one. But basically, I want to every Thursday come on here and rant and do my shit and say, this is how I feel. Because I have some stuff tonight that's, again, Hitman was here earlier, and I'm going to cover some stuff. But again, I always come back to the pursuit of happiness. Is it funny? Which I guess it's time to do the second joke. There's a wacky scientist. He's doing a study on frogs. So he gets this frog and he puts him on the table and he says, jump, frog, jump. The frog jumps and he writes down on his table, on his paper, frog with 4 legs jumps 14 feet. Boom! He chops off one of the frog's legs. Jump, frog, jump. Frog jumps. He writes down on his paper, frog with 3 legs jumps 8 feet. Boom! Chops off another leg. Jump, frog, jump. Frog writes down his paper, frog with 2 legs jumps, 4 feet. Boom! Chops off another leg. Jump, frog, jump. Frog writes down his paper, Frog with one leg jumps 2 feet. Boom! Chops off the last leg. Jump, frog, jump. Jump, frog, jump. Writes down his paper. Frog with no legs is deaf. Okay, I don't know. What the hell with you? I thought it was good. Cracker Jill. I went on a rant this week about, well, I didn't go on a rant. I just posted a picture and I said, let's do a poem about Cracker Jill. Now, Cracker Jill means that all these years I've been eating Cracker Jacks, which means maybe what's good in a bad way, Hitman? Cracker Jill? Yeah, no, I agree. All these years, well, there's two thoughts there, okay? There's a couple of thoughts there. I don't know that caramel flavored popcorn has to have a gender. You know, I mean, if you, like I said, in Hitman, you all these years, David, have you had Cracker Jacks? AMB, I think you left. Other selling air. Do you any feedback on Cracker Jacks? I was waiting for the punchline, laugh when it never came. What, the frog joke? It did come. The frog was deaf. Anyway, the Cracker Jill thing. No, I'm supposed to have beer. Let's have beer instead. I'm sorry. Cracker Jill. Yeah, the frog joke. Yeah. David loves Cracker Jacks. Yeah. What about Cracker Jills? Did anybody else find that? You know, I mean, I don't know that we have to define. Oh yeah, that's beer. Yeah, that is beer. Yeah, Cracker Jills. I saw that in the morning. I said, man, I gotta touch on that. Cracker Jills. But I guess the world we're living in now, you know, Cracker Jacks. But you know, there was again. I think there's a myriad of jokes there. Like, what about the prize? what does Cracker Jill have in her prize? What does Kim is snorting back. She's laughing so hard at you. Okay. Well, Kim, hi. That's David's wife. I got to thank David Snowden, by the way. David, this is a funny story, and I don't want to get too far sidetracked because I want to keep it straight on. David Snowden shared my Kiss story. It's actually, I tried to share it myself a week ago, and they were like, no, screw you, you're nobody. Then I tried again last night. I reworded it like, this is Kiss's true story. And I got in a couple of them, but David shared it, and it's amazing. David has like Kiss powers. And that video went from, I think, 80, it was at 80 something this morning. I was happy that I got some segue, but it was 130. David, thank you very much. What Cracker Jills have nuts? No, David, I don't think. I was doing the Cracker Jack and Cracker Jill went up the hill, each with $1.25. No, that's the Dice Man. Cracker Jack and Cracker Jill went up the hill. Jack took his pill and Jill forgot her pills. Now they have a kid named Bill. Somebody asked me last night, well, who's Bill's father? I said, Bill Sr. I don't know. How the hell would I know? Hello, Ralph. Hey, Rail Fanner Aviation. I mentioned you last week, and there you are. God bless you, man. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Do you fly? Do you have? My brother was a pilot. I have a great pilot joke coming up, or pilot story. My brother was a pilot for U.S. Air. He's a moron though, so whatever. Let's have another beer because I got a lot to cover. Cracker Jills, holy hell! Which again, I'm going to keep going back to mood and the pursuit of happiness and making it funny every week. I don't want this to be some rant because I'm going to go on a rant in a little bit. Because, as I said, I'm blessed now that I can say what the hell I want. I don't really care what people think. I mean, I care what I run stuff by David and different people, but basically, I can say what I want and do what I want, but I still, at the end of the day, it needs to be funny. So Cracker Jill led me to, I was laughing that morning. I thought it was so funny. David, a lot of you guys are finding that stuff funny. And there is, like David just said, Cracker Jill have nuts. Like I said, what's the prize? I would think Cracker Jill's prize is going to be better than Cracker Jack's prize. I don't really want Cracker Jack's prize. But anyway, to shift gears, my mood quickly changed when I went over to Twitter, and I'm going to hold my guns there on Twitter. Twitter's like NASCAR. You just go left. Everything's left. And I don't go right. I don't go left. I kind of run right down the middle. I don't do political jokes. I don't do religious jokes. I try to steer away from that shit because I don't want to be steered, Trump or Biden. I mean, Biden, my God, you could. But again, I don't like doing those jokes. David works for the government. I'm not going to do those jokes. I didn't do them when Trump was in. I'm not going to do them now. Saturday Night Live. I think it's funny. Lauren Michaels, the last 2 weeks, you opened Saturday Night Live with Fox and Friends. I've never seen Fox and Friends. I would never watch that shit. You're pigeonholing us. Like, again, now I'm going to go on a rant about that. And I don't want to rant because I had a whole thing I was going to do about fentanyl. But Wookie and I talked about it today, and we discussed that maybe I shouldn't. Although I could, Narcan, and but I'm not going to. Anyway, my mood changed. Cracker Jill had me in a good mood. And then I went over to Twitter, and this girl, Jen Kirkman, I want to make sure I'm saying it right because I want to make sure she gets her propers. Jen Kirkman is a comedian who just released a new album. She has 277,000 followers on Twitter. And I read this post, and coffee blew out my nose. My slippers flew off. I was like, what did I just read? She wrote that she wants every male comedian, she wants everyone, anyone that follows her, to ban, no longer follow, or just get no male comedians, no male club owners, no male anything. And I thought to myself, wait a second, Jen Kirkman. I didn't do shit to you. I didn't do a damn thing to you. Where in the hell? As a matter of fact, I turn jokes. David, wonderful. Hey, well, it's time for a beer, Dave. Hey, Mike Rupert's there. Props. Thank you, Mike. National Beer Day, Mike. I hope you have a beer. Jen Kirkman goes on this rant. Now, I went to Twitter today because I wanted to copy it and have you guys see what she wrote, but I guess they removed it because, in my opinion, that is bad. Someone wrote, what is the opposite of misogynist? I don't care if you're a lesbian. I don't care. But how in the hell do you lump all male comedians, all male club owners? And I found out, and this is being honest, she was pissed off because Louis C.K. won the Grammy Award over a female comic that she thought was better. Now, just so we're clear, I'm not a Louis C.K. fan. I watched about half of one of his specials and I said, that's not. So it's not like she pissed me off because of Louis C.K., but she pissed me off because all of a sudden she's going to say to every male comedian out there, every male club owner out there, every male, when you do that, I actually, and I don't often do this, but I wrote something to the extent of you're a despicable human being. And I blocked her because being on Twitter, I'm forced to have to see shit that I don't really want to see. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to see any more of her crap. Because in my opinion, anyone that does that, that goes all male this, all women this. Yeah, Mike, Trogonators. Wonderful. Let's have another one. I'm sorry, I'm getting way too serious. It's time for another joke, I think. I don't know, Louis C.K. Maybe you guys, he doesn't do it for me. There are comedians that really make me laugh. Wookie and I talk about it. Some comedians, a lot of the comedians today will go for joke me. Okay. Let's do, you want a short one, Mike, or you want a long one? Clown. David wants a clown. All right, let's do this. 3 guys go into a whorehouse. There, Jen Kirkman, take that and stuff it up your ass. 3 guys go into a whorehouse. And the first guy goes in, and he comes back out, and he's smiling. And he said, how was it? How was it? He said, I got the $50 special. She put a ring of pineapple on there, and she ate it off. Oh, my God. It's amazing. So the second guy goes in. And he comes out about 10, 20 minutes later, and he's smiling from ear to ear. And he said, how was it? How was it? He said, I got the $100 special. He said, she put some pineapple, put a ring of pineapple on there and some whipped cream, and she licked it off. Oh, my God. Amazing. Abraham Hernandez, you're in the middle of a joke. I'm not going to start it over. Third guy goes in. About 15 minutes goes by, and he comes walking out, and he's limping. Oh. He said, what happened? He said, I got the $200 special. They said, well, what happened? He said, she put a ring of pineapple on there, and she put some whipped cream, and she put a maraschino cherry on it. He said, it looks so damn good, I ate it myself. I like the joke. I don't know. How do you like it, Mike? Abraham Hernandez, I got to, we know what's cool is Secret and Abraham Hernandez. I got to see some of your pictures today. For the last 6 months or so, all I've known is Abraham's emojis and this and that. But he added me up on Instagram, and I got to see pictures of Abraham Hernandez, which is cool. Hitman, did you like that joke? Good. I got another one written down here. I wish I could read it. What the heck is it? Oh, I know. I'm not going to do it right now. Here's to everybody. The end sounded funny. Abraham, I can't do it again. I can't. I would love to, but I can't. What do we have? I'm going to probably run this a little short because, I've covered a lot of the stuff I did, and it's very funny. Okay. Got to put Bubba to bed. Catch up with you next time. Tell Bubba I love him. I'll see you soon. Yeah, I've covered a lot of the stuff I want to cover. To me, mood and emotional swings and, things like that, it's so hard. I've been doing this now for over a year. And I got to tell you, it is the hardest thing I've ever done. I've done a lot of, David shared the Kiss story. I have, stories with Cheap Trick. I'm going to do a batch of those. I'm going to do a couple with the Stone Temple Pilots. The next one I do is going to be, Wookie and I talked about this today. And I hesitate to do it tonight or bring it up tonight because I think with everything I'm doing, with every bit of comedy or every attempted comedy I try to do, I weigh how funny is it, but who am I hurting if I do a blind joke? Snoop did a joke earlier that I really liked, and Hope Hope did one that I'll redo that one because I like that joke a lot. Hope Hope, and I'll do it in Hope Hope's voice or whatever. She said, "Hey everybody, it's Hope Hope. Scotty T just came home and said, "How was your day?" I said, "Rough." I love, honest to God, I love really simple jokes like that because I know I can't piss anybody off. Wookie and I have the idea that Snoop can do all the dirty and evil jokes. And you know what's funny? All of a sudden, Snoop's a demon. I, you know what? Both dogs, unfortunately, if you don't know this, both dogs have passed on. I have no dogs. I probably won't have another dog. They both broke my heart when they died. Everything I'm doing with those dogs, the pictures, all that stuff has been in the can. It was when they were alive. But I enjoy doing them. Like I said to Hitman earlier, I don't know if you're still here, Hitman, but it it breaks my heart when I do. I laugh my ass off at things, and for whatever reason, they don't, they don't. But I shouldn't. I'm trying, and this is really what's hard about this is that I get my heart attached to a joke or things that I think are funny, and they just don't. Like I said last week, what's really odd about it, Facebook Reels, for instance, they are there's over there. Those numbers are going through the roof, and I'm thankful. I mean, I really am thankful. And Instagram, for whatever reason, I'm not doing, but those have been up and down. Where I have 3,500, 3,500, or 4,000 views on a video, and it shocks me. I'm like, wow, it's amazing. But I think at the end of the day, all I can do is just keep plugging along. With a week like last week where I went from 5,943 to 6,037, that's almost 100 subscribers in a week. That's amazing, and I'm very thankful for that. I don't look past any of it. As I tell Wookie all the time, I don't think I'm better or smarter or anything than anyone else, than any of you people out there. I do everything I can to be funny and make it good. And, as long as I can do that, hopefully I'll be around. We're coming up on a half hour. Why don't I finish with a joke? I said I would do this joke, and I'm going to give credit to where credit should be due. This joke, of all people, Pee Wee Herman did this joke. Does anybody, Abraham Hernandez, do you know who Pee Wee Herman is? I bet you don't. Hitman, do you know who Pee Wee Herman is? Let's do a shot. Let's do a beer. I don't want to rush this along. Pee Wee Herman. You know Abraham, you know him. Hitman, I'm guessing you do. You've been quiet for a while. I don't know if you're still there or not. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm due. Pee Wee Herman was on Letterman, and I'll never forget Letterman's face, because Letterman was like, Pee Wee just kept going on, and I'm going to try and do it just like Pee Wee did that night. I love this joke. There's a kid, he doesn't have any arms, and he needs to get a job. So he's walking down the street, and he sees a sign at the church, and it says they need someone to ring a bell in the bell tower. So he goes over and he bangs his head on the door, and the priest opens the door. He says, "Can I help you, son?" He said, "Yeah, I'm here about ringing the bell in the bell tower." And the priest takes a look at him and says, "Son," he says, I don't mean to be mean, but you don't have any arms." And the kid says, "Look," he says, "take me up there. I can ring the bell. Take me up there. I can do it. I really need the job." Priest takes him up. The kid backs up and runs as fast as he can. Boom! Right, smashes his face right into the bell. Boom! Oh my God! The priest is like, "Are you okay?" He says, Yeah, I'm fine." He says, "I really need this job. Please, please, can I have the job?" So the priest gives him the job. And for 2 weeks, the kid is doing fantastic. Every hour, on the hour, boom! His face, oh, his face is starting to look like a pancake. And the priest feels sorry for him, so he says, son, tell you what, I'm going to give you a raise. You've been doing such a wonderful job. So the kid is so excited. That hour, when he goes to ring the bell, he runs and he slips and he falls out of the bell tower, boom, down onto the concrete, blood everywhere. Everyone's screaming, oh my God, oh my God. Does anyone know this man? And one lady goes over and she says, I don't know his name, but his face rings a bell. Now wait, Wookie told me I should do it, so I'm gonna finish with this. His brother takes over. His brother takes over, and his brother doesn't have any arms. So the same thing happens. He goes over, knocks his head in the door. Priest gives him the job again. He says, and the kid's doing a great job. His face is looking like a pancake. Priest gives him a raise. Same scenario. Trips, flies out the bell tower. He's down on the ground. Everyone's screaming, oh my God, oh my God. Does anyone know this man? And the woman says, I don't know his name, but he's a dead ringer for the guy that was here last week. I'm so stupid. I'm going to leave you with this. There's only a couple of us left. So I'm going to do this. 4 of you are here now. Who else is here? Anyway, last joke, I'm going to do this. Prostitutes are like art. The really good ones are out of my price range. Hey, have a good one. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to wrap it up. Happy National Beer Day. I had a great time. I hope you did. I'll see you next week. Thank you all so very much, and have a wonderful night. Thank you, David. I thought I did, David. I thought I'd make it good. The hell with you. I thought I did good. I'll see you all real soon.